Hello, genealogists. This is Craig, and this is Just Genealogy. And today I'm going to talk about the fourth thing that I do when I'm touching a new county. So we've talked about a few things already, but then what's the fourth one? The last one we talked about is I'm going to go out to Family Search and I'm going to look for books. And that makes the assumption that I should be able to find everything on Family Search, or maybe I should be able to find everything on WorldCat. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not going to be able to find everything on Family Search or WorldCat. And one of the things that's not covered by the county record books that I was talking about probably is church records. So what am I going to do next? We've talked about the county record finding aids. We've talked about maps. We've talked about Family Search. Now I'm going to go find the card catalog of the library or libraries that service that county. Many counties have genealogical librarians. Many counties have libraries with rooms dedicated to genealogy, family history. So that's where I'm going to go next. I'm going to go look and see, because I have the expectation that everything that relates to that county, and they have a genealogy library, given that they do, will in fact be in that genealogy library, one way or t'other. And so that's the next step. My fourth step is to locate online the card catalog of the library that services the county that I'm interested in. And from there, I will be able to do a lot of different things, because I'll know what books exist. Then I have to choose either to acquire the books, to get them on interlibrary loan, or to do what I'm going to do. So in the next session, now that you've seen all this progression of these four, from county records to maps to Family Search and now to library, I'll skip a session and say the first thing I'm going to look for is church records and see what church records are published, because generally they're earlier. Generally they're going to be done before people dig into hordes of probate records or hordes of land records. And then, of course, there are newspapers. So I don't really care what order you do them in, but the next thing that I'm going to look for, having identified the library and seen what's there, I'm going to be looking for church record books. And there are a lot of those around. I mean, Heritage Books has published a ton of them, literally a ton. And they're generally, because of their authors and the interest of their authors, generally they're before 1800, although we have a few that go to 1820 and some that go later than that. But generally we're looking at material that is early church records in the county. So this is Craig. This is Just Genealogy, and we've now covered the fourth piece. We've gone from county records to maps to Family Search to what books are available. Now you might ask, why look for books instead of jumping into Ancestry? I think part of the reason is that so many things on Ancestry are browsable that they aren't indexed. And they're not going to show up when you go looking for them, because they're in things that are browsed. So you want to have these finding aids available to you so you know exactly where you want to look for things. That's why I look for church records. Because church records are going to give me baptisms. Church records are going to give me marriages. Church records might give me burials. Church records might give me membership lists. So there it is, all laid out one way or t'other. Haven't used t'other in 201 videos, so now it was time. I figured you all knew me well enough that I could say that. I enjoy you all. I hope you enjoy me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. I appreciate subscriptions. Please tell your friends. I'm getting all kinds of marvelous feedback about what I'm talking about. I still need more things to talk about. To be honest, today I didn't have time to do this during the day, and this is for tomorrow. So here I am. I just thought to myself, what can I talk about? And I thought about, because right beside me all the time is the genealogical standards, but I just talked about the overview So I need to wait at least a day to talk about standard number 1. And then we're going to have to do something with citation. I don't know what we're going to do with citation. And anybody who wants to help me figure out how we should handle citation from the perspective of, here's the book, look at the book, follow what it says in the book, and that isn't how you do citation. That isn't how I do citation. But it's difficult for me to figure out how to teach citation, and that's what my problem is. So I have to figure that one out. Thank you all very much. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, depending on what your time is. Depending on what your time is. I'm getting old. I'm slurring my words. What am I going to do? Goodbye, everybody.